Okay, so I titled this session "Get Younger as You Age," and that may seem silly as a title, but age is really just a number, and depending on the nutrients and how you treat your body, you can look and feel 20 years younger. And today's world, everyone is so stressed, and there's so much confusion out there in terms of what is the right thing to do and wrong thing to do, that I want to introduce a plan that puts it all together, and all of the lifestyle basics and things introduced here are scientifically backed. And I really find that this works together. And I think, I'm glad to have the opportunity to do this. So one thing I just want to say is that nothing here is meant to treat, diagnose, or anything like that. I'm simply sharing information that I have learned. So this is the plan. Okay, there's 3 parts to the plan. First is the lifestyle basics, which I'm going to go through each one of them, spend about a minute on each one of them to explain them and why they're important. Second is the VFINITY products, and third is the support. And I would just want to mention that down here, there's a lot of support that comes with this, and often that people that succeed the best are people that are in this together and have someone to rely on. But one thing that's down here that is a cheat sheet that I will give the link to at the end of the presentation, but this gives the whole plan, a sample day, and a whole bunch of ideas for good foods to switch out. Okay, so let's start with the lifestyle basics. So first one is water. So we've all heard several times, drink water, right, throughout our lives. So with this plan, the idea is to drink half your weight in water per day. So what that means is if you're a person that weighs 150 pounds, your goal should be to drink 75 ounces of water a day. And why is that important? It's important for so many reasons, but a couple of the reasons is that it hydrates your organs, your kidneys, your livers, your digestive system, your adrenals. You don't want them working harder than they need to be. You want to help them to do their job correctly. Next is it helps eliminates toxins. I'm going to talk about how to release those toxins in your body. And so you want to get rid of them out of your body. You don't want them circulating around. Helps with digestion, helps with constipation, helps with brain function, right? So it helps you make the right decisions during the day, and with good reasoning. It eliminates headaches and satiates your body. So oftentimes you think you're hungry, but you're actually not hungry. You're really thirsty. So it's a really good go-to, and it helps you with, if you are trying to lose weight, it's a good way to cut calories. And one of the things I will say is something that I've been doing for years, and I think is really fantastic, is to start your day with a glass of lemon water, and adding a half of a squeezed lemon to your water boosts your immune system. It gives you vitamin C, and it gets you on the right path to the day, right? If you start your day with a glass of water, you're more inclined to make better decisions throughout the day because you're starting on the right foot. Okay, next is intermittent fasting. And so I've talked about this a little bit in the past, but basically there's different ways to do intermittent fasting. What we suggest is really eating in an 8 to 10 hour window, which would mean, one example would be if you stopped eating at 7 o'clock at night, you don't eat again until 11 o'clock in the morning. And you can vary those hours any day or any way that you wish, but that is the ideal time frame. And there are different schools of thoughts, but many people believe that 50 calories are okay and doesn't break your fast. So if you get up, you want a cup of coffee or tea or something like that, you can do that. And don't forget that water will also help you do that. So what are the benefits of intermittent fasting? Because I think this is really such a fundamental part of this plan, and everyone should be doing it. So it promotes something called autophagy, and that's really a cellular cleaning process, right? So it's really getting rid of your damaged or radical cells, right? And so why do we want to do that? So one reason is that it reduces your risk of disease. And by disease, I mean cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, all of those chronic illnesses that people have. It fights infection. So if you're able to get at that infection early, it helps to stop the spread. It lowers insulin levels. So if there's too much sugar in your blood, it gets stored as fat. If it's not used as energy, it gets stored as fat. So it gives it an opportunity to use up those fat cells. Helps balance your hormones, right? We know that if one of our hormones is out of whack, our body is really out of whack. It's kind of like an orchestra, and when it all plays together, that's great. And it simplifies time and saves you time, because you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat and first thing in the morning. Okay, next is Lifestyle Basic is a low carb, more good fats. And all of this information is on the cheat sheet. But I just want to say that, you know, you may have heard of SAD being the standard American diet, which is really way too heavy in bad carbs, right? Pasta, breads, processed foods, really want to stay away from them as much as possible. And this gives you a couple of the examples in each of the good fats, protein, and good carb categories. I did include a little cartoon at the bottom here that I just love. It says it's one avocado chasing the other one, and the one chasing him says, "I said you're the good kind of fat." And I have to say, avocados I think are great. People talk about them being so fattening. A whole avocado has 250 calories. I don't think I can eat a whole avocado, but I sure could eat 3 cookies and still be hungry. So, and last is I put 3 of the lifestyle basics together. Exercise. We know that sitting is the new smoking. It's just as bad for you. You need to get 20 minutes of some sort of exercise, as little as walking on up, whatever it is that you prefer. But you need to get everything circulating and moving in your body. Second is a peace practice, 15 to 30 minutes each day to center yourself, whether that's yoga, reading a book, just quiet time, meditating, whatever it is. You know, you can't pour from an empty cup. So really important to do. And then the last lifestyle basic is tracking. So this can be as simple as keeping a list on a piece of paper in a journal of what you've eaten, so you can see and be accountable, or you can do it through MyFitnessPal, which is a free app that will track everything for you: your calories, your macronutrients, which is the amount of carbs and fats and proteins that you've eaten, your water, your exercise. Really keeps you accountable throughout the day. Okay, the second part of this program is the VFINITY products. And the reason why they're important is that it makes this plan so much easier, and it really boosts your health. And so VFINITY is a wellness company that is committed to clean products. So when I say clean, there are no GMOs, no artificial sweeteners, no dyes. And something that you'll find, I think if you go to GNC or whatever, a lot of cartons will promote being healthy for you and say non-GMO or something like that, but then you turn it over and they often have sucralose in them, which is an artificial sweetener. These products will never have that. There's nothing that will ever do your body harm. They strengthen your immune system, provide missing nutrients, and they help to eliminate those toxins. So I just want to run through these products really quickly because I know I never have really spoken about them, but first is a V1 smoothie, which is a protein shake. It's vanilla flavored. It tastes like cupcake batter. It's delicious. It has over 100 recipes where you can make an apple pie smoothie, a blueberry cheesecake smoothie, all kinds. But this smoothie could be used as a meal replacement, and it has all of your recommended daily vitamins and minerals included in it. It includes whey, grass-fed whey, and collagen, so it's really top-notch. Second is the V2 Greens, which includes a variety of 72 different fruits, vegetables, and superfoods. And this will give you 3 to 5 servings of your greens, which I don't know about you, but I know for me is often hard for me to get. So this makes it super easy. And the function of the greens is really to detox and cleanse your body. And then there's something called Keto Perk, which is bulletproof coffee, which if you haven't heard of, Google it. It is basically coffee that instead of putting creamers in, you put in healthy, good fats, grass-fed butter, and MCT oils is in this product, and is a great way to start your day and helps get your brain functioning well. Next is a V-biotic, which is a pre, pro, and plus biotic. And the pre-biotic allows the probiotic to really grow and thrive. And the plus biotic allows the those biotics to get to your small intestines, where most of your nutrients are absorbed. And there's only 2 or 3 products on the market that actually do that. And if you're going to eat healthy, you might as well have it be absorbed. Next, the next 2 products are the V3 Original and Boost, and this is really a appetite suppressant, energy booster, mostly filled with vitamin Bs and things like that, so really fantastic. Next is the hemp oil, Viva Leaf, which is a hemp oil and will help balance whatever is out of balance in your system. It's a CBD oil, so if you've heard of that, this is a high quality one. And last, this is the newest product. It's called the Dose. They came out with this really a couple weeks ago, and this is an immune booster. And basically, especially as we go into the winter, the fall and the winter, it's always important to have your immune system at its peak, but this takes 12 different ingredients and puts it in one bottle. So, and at the right doses. So it's including your A, your C, your D, your K, your zinc, and a host of other items all in one bottle. They've done the homework, they've put it all together. So those are the products that are out there and you can pick and choose. You don't have to, if there's 1 or 2 products in particular that you think would benefit you, you can buy them individually or together. Okay, and then support. So my picture, of course, my before and after, and this is a few people on the support team that are out there to help you, but it's really a whole community. There's a whole chat group where everyone shares information, recipes, their own stories, and it's inspiring. So that's the last leg of this program, and I just wanted to share, this quote that I saw that I thought was really meaningful that says, your value will not be in what you know, it will be in what you share. And I think that's really true, and is the reason why I really want to share what I've learned and what has worked for me. Because we know there's a lot out there and doesn't always work. There's no yo-yoing with this plan. These are lifestyle basics that you put into place, and there's really no reason to ever stop them. And that is really the end of the presentation of the whole plan. I do have my contact information, and it's just really a priority of making it a priority to invest in yourself and take the time to make a couple of changes to your daily routine. So I thank you for listening, and I hope something resonated with you today. And I can be found I have a Facebook page, Stay Healthy and Live Better. My email is stayhealthylivebetternj@gmail.com. My cell number is 908-507-8193. And you can also go to the VFINITY site, which is vfinity.com/Devorin, if you wanted to purchase anything or learn more about the products. And to get the cheat sheet that I mentioned that has this whole plan in one place, vfinity.com/wellness-cheat-sheet. And thank you.
Lisa, can you put those into the chat for us?
Absolutely.
Great.
And I'm a stop.
Great job, Lisa. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So I do have a question for folks. I know that a few folks I've noticed on here have started drinking water in the morning. I'm wondering if I know Paul has. Has anyone else started drinking water in the morning? I know I've talked about it before. Great. Excellent.
I'm more conscious about adding lemon to my water throughout the day.
Oh, that's great. Perfect.
I'm in water.
Perfect.
I have